Florida. The Florida Gators coming in a must-win situation against the Razorbacks of Arkansas. Sold-out house at the O-Dome senior night for Dan Cross and Andrew DeClerc. And the Razorbacks on Clint McDaniel's 3 with a 1-point lead as we're just underway, a minute into the action. Has somewhat repeated what they did a year ago, and Florida's been struggling. And Cross nails a 3. They're going to need more of that.
Cross got right into the seam in that matchup zone defense. He's impossible to stop once he gets the ball in that deep.
Martin, he'll take a 3. Beck got the board and scores on a scoop.
One of Digger Phelps' favorite defense. This year they've been inconsistent defensively.
Beck, tough move inside.
Corey Beck playing really outstanding basketball.
Wake Forest by 9 tonight over Carolina, so those #1 seeds still very much up for grabs. Cross with a 3, his second of the night. And he's on Cross right now. Cross, little half hook for Dan Cross.
I'll tell you, he's feeling it. He doesn't want to go out with an L here in his senior night.
Gators by 5 early.
For a rebounder for a guard.
Elmer Martin misses his second 3 of the night.
This might be the loudest crowd that we've had all year. This place is incredible.
It's got to be in our top 5. McDaniel, and that'll quiet him.
McDaniel made that big basket against LSU after a steal by Thurman.
Scotty dishes to Corliss Williams.
Hey, you talk about great duos. That dynamic duo, you got Wallace
and they are playing with that kind of intensity here early. Thurman nails a 3. Top 3-point shooter in the SEC, shows you why.
He has 243s now in his career early.
McDaniel for 3. Got it.
I don't think you can zone this team. I think you got to forget the zone and come out. It overachieved last year, and I think that brought about the burden. Are you serious? Robinson knocks down a 3.
Everybody on this team can shoot the 3s.
He knocked down several against Alabama.
Feed to Clerk.
Williams left his feet, was hanging in the air.
Here come the Razorbacks. Dillard. You don't see him shoot in close very often. Tipped in by Thurman.
Thurman with that good left hand.
12 on the shot clock as they pack it into Wilson. Nice move for Wilson.
What a great play. Excellent execution. The high-low entry. Williamson makes the pass. High school in Florida, Bradenton.
Nice entry pass and a great no-look by Williamson to Wilson.
He told us today about the double team.
Cross just inside the 3-point line. 10 for Cross.
He went 16 for 16 on a free throw line against Kentucky. He has excellent touch.
Well, they cut it down to 5. Dillard from downtown Gainesville. Williamson with a left hand and a chance for 3.
He is so strong.
We approach the 8-minute mark, first half. Dillard.
I'll tell you what weapons they have for three-point land. That's what got them back in the game against Vanderbilt. They were ready to be put away, and the three-point shot kept them in the game.
Arkansas now up 9. Williams all alone in the corner for 3. Got it.
Williams steps into that open gap.
Arkansas.
And Arkansas with that threat from the perimeter, knocking it down.
Davor, his first points.
It becomes contagious. One guy knocks it down and everybody else gets into the act. They have so many weapons.
As I said, Lee Wilson's about the only guy on the team that's not going to shoot that 3. McDaniel and Remont's on the run together.
McDaniel with that good quickness explodes to the basket, and he loves to defend.
And now it's getting to the time where Florida's got a Robinson, little hook on the baseline. Good looking move.
I'll tell you one thing, Brad. That
traffic. Cross got through it. 3-on-1. Griffith.
3-on-1. Big John Griffith. He can block shots. He's a true center. Showing he can run the court.
And then it was 5 with 5 to play first half. Brad Nessler, Dick Vitale at the O-Dome in Gainesville. Thurman trying to quiet the crowd. Boy, can he ever.
I'll tell you, that is a replica of that jumper against Duke with 51 seconds when he tickled the fly.
And now Remontz comes up with a steal and saves it.
Get the ball in Cross's hands. He's got the wing.
Cross 3. Got it.
He said, forget about the wing. I'm going for the trifecta. Danny Cross.
Down to 5 again. Remontz, tough drive. Got the shot.
What a great play.
McDaniel, nice crossover dribble and just streaks through the lane.
I'll tell you, you talk about a slasher.
He's off and then finished it off.
He's had a serious ankle injury all year long.
Ron Williams.
We don't want to.
And we're under under 2 minutes in the first half.
It seems every time Florida makes a little run,
they do that.
Arkansas comes up with a big play.
Dillard on the fly. Wow.
What a big three. I mean, he wasn't thinking deuce. He wasn't thinking layup.
Deuce is halfway down and came back out on it.
Sloppy play by Florida. Really having a tough time handling the ball.
Back-to-back turnovers. McDaniel again. Blocked by Williams and taken down by Williams.
Oh, I like Williams. He's an active player.
There's McDaniel with a steal going the other way. 3 straight turnovers for the Gators.
Oh, what a nice dish and what a jam. Great two-man play. McDaniel with the steal. He leads the SEC in steals.
It went from 7 points.
Loves his players, and he really wants them to get respect. And I told him they do get respect.
He's got to love what he's seen in the first half. It's the Razorbacks 57, the Gators 45 as we send it to...
I'd go to Williamson down in the box and let him go to the goal.
There he is, and there it goes.
He's an M&M'er. It's a mismatch. You can't play him down in the box if you allow him to get the ball that deep.
Cross, sensational first half, and he picks up where he left off. He has 19 points.
Shot.
Beck lost it from behind. Here comes Cross by himself.
What a big game. 23 already in the bank for Cross on senior day.
Now he asks the fans to get into it. The last time he's going to be on this court, he wants a little help.
He said, help me out, baby. Help me out.
Now to an 8-point game.
When in doubt, you go to the big fella, and he looks opposite.
And he dished to Martin, and he missed in close. But not the second time.
Great second effort.
Right look from Williams, but Clerk missed the follow. Might have been offensive goaltending had he touched it anyway. And Beck on the other end, there's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, no defensive balance.
Thompson follows, but he missed. Now Hill.
Thompson gets credit for that, though. He kept the ball alive, utilized the excellent skip pass right over the top of the defense.
Florida can't seem to get over that 8-point hump, and that won't help because it goes right back to 10. But the ball comes free to Remots.
Ross really trying to carry this club by himself.
Williamson underneath.
He just knows how to score down inside. Once he catches the ball, he's got work involved.
They threw it away. Williams was looking for Hill to cut to the hoop, but he didn't. Remots 15-footer off the run. Williamson cleans up.
I'll tell you, he's playing like an All-American the second half of the year. He started out slowly. I really believe that.
Remots all alone for 3. You can't let him have that one.
He gets the good look up on top. Remots is really getting involved now offensively.
He's got 9 threes in the last 3 games.
The multi-dimensional
Thurman off the dribble.
They have such spurts. That's something they weren't doing earlier this year. There's a TO, baby, by Lon Kruger.
10-14 left to play. 11-12 guys. They can conceivably play any time, any spot. And there's Robinson.
He's stepping up his game. He is really starting to understand his role as a...
Remots, another 3. Nails it.
Remots is excited. Look at him. He's pumping his fist. Nolan stands up and cheers.
3 triples for Davor Remots tonight. DeClerk trying to follow, and now Anderson underneath.
Well, DeClerk kept that ball alive. Jason Anderson with the good legs comes up with the dunk.
Well, it was Arkansas. Cross all over the floor, trying to pick up the rebound, but McDaniel does. Williamson in low.
I'll tell you, he just knows how to score. He can get out in the break and transition. He runs the court. Getting beat, you don't know what they're liable to do in the tournament.
Williamson, a great reverse layup by Corliss Williams.
Corliss Williamson really dazzled him lately. We showed the numbers.
Cross got his own miss. Scoring. 27 for Dan Cross, and he's approaching his career high, which is 30 against Kentucky. And boy, he'd like to do that. If it's a losing effort, you might as well do it in your last game on this floor.
Nice look by Cross.
Well, maybe the game's still in doubt, though. Willis Williamson out to Beck, and now Remots on the run.
It's over, baby. You start chanting, we're number 65, because this baby is history. This one is Lock City, USA, going back to hog country. In fact, the president's cheering right now with Hillary and Chelsea.
They look like they're number 1 tonight. Shot goes just before the buzzer by Thompson. That's going to do it.
Look at quarterbacks.
6-0 in the SEC East, and they do it in fine fashion tonight. 94-85. Nolan Richardson and Lon Kruger with their well wishes until the tournament in Atlanta. Big win for the Razorbacks. 7 straight. They go to 24-5. Our final score, Razorbacks 94, Gators 85.